Today's exclusive live coverage of the PBA Empire State Open is brought to you by Dexter, the #1 bowling shoe in the world. What's your size? By Miller High Life. To live simply, proudly, boldly, manly, this is the High Life. And by Cambridge Credit Counseling. Find out how good it feels to be debt-free. The Empire State Open was held in Albany, New York from 1959 to 63, but the PBA didn't return until '99, where they went to the Bowlers Club in Latham, where they held all the competition until the arena final. Dave Ryan and Randy Peterson. How difficult, Randy, is the adjustment from the wood approaches and the wood lanes to synthetic, the VIA surface here today in Albany?
Well, I think first and foremost, you got to get by the approach issue. You know, wood approaches and synthetic approaches a lot of times play completely different. So you got to get from start to finish consistently. After that, it's the same oil pattern, but the synthetics is a lot smoother. The lanes are going to play a little bit different. I think they're actually going to be a little bit better and a little more high scores today. So are oil pattern B, same as in Memphis a few weeks back? Yes, same as Memphis a few weeks back, oil pattern B. And what happened with oil pattern B is that you cannot play the outside part of the lane. The outside part of the lane is out of bounds, and what you're going to see the players do is they're all going to play inside. And the more the lanes break down, the further left the players are going to move. Remember, they look for friction to get that ball to change direction down the lane.
For more on the oil patterns, log on PBA.com. You can also get tickets for the arena finals, which we have at the Mohegan Sun, Uncasville, Connecticut next week, the Tournament of Champions. Many fans logging on this week to buy tickets for the Siena College event. Going on right now, it's Doug Kent wild card match. 10 in the pit for him. Doug's got a lot of support here today. Just about 2-hour drive from Newark, New York, where he owns a 36-lane bowling center. On lane 3 here, had to hurry back. Does in time. His girlfriend, Chrissy Beamish, is here. Mom and Dad, Mike and Nancy. Nephew, Kent Danks, his first ever tournament in person, so he's got a lot of support.
Nice steady head. Watch this reaction.
Jaros in the numbers. Very good average. 2 bottom stats in match play only. Yeah. From the round of 32 best of 7 to now.
I think one of the most interesting things that I've noticed this year on the tour is that the players are allowed to play the lanes from a lot of different angles. You know, last week we saw Dave Traber and Norm Duke firing it from out. Chris Barnes, we see him playing in, playing out, playing all over the lane. And right now you see Steve Jaros and Doug Kent playing 2 completely different lines.
Showing to you for the ESPN in sync. And the 2-8.
Well, again, that ball doesn't see the friction, doesn't read the friction, so it doesn't hook into the pocket. The same spare that Doug Kent left on that same lane in the first frame.
Much like Norm Duke and his passion for the Tournament of Champions. One of the majors on the PBA Tour. Last week, he was able to do that. See the multi-pin conversions. Near perfect. Covers the 2-8 nicely there. Steve Jaros, Randy, had that same sort of passion, and speaking with him last night about the TOC, how crucial it was for him to make it.
Yeah, you know, he kind of had the same vision that Norm Duke had. He told his wife as he was driving to this tournament, he says, you know, I've got to win this week.
Jaros' last title, February 13th of '99, Chattanooga, Tennessee. So he's on the outside looking in. The last 26 PBA Tour winners, along with 3 regional champs, 3 senior champions to make the exclusive field.
Baby, on time.
Doug Kent loves it.
That's 17th board, getting that hand to flip around the side of it to make the ball change direction harder down the lane. Ball was dead flush.
Looking for a 4-bagger. Strike here, he's down 7. Excuse me, up 7 pins. 7.
And that's a huge strike in the 9th frame because no matter what Steve Jaros does, he cannot shut out Doug Kent. Doug Kent can strike out in the 10th frame for 255. The best Steve Jaros can do, 248.
Back to Jaros. Next one a spare. Flush in the pocket again on lane 4. A lot of points on the line. Everyone trying to catch Chris Barnes. 25,000 points go to the champion of this event. It's double next week at the TOC. One of the majors. That's in Uncasville, Connecticut. Mohegan Sun Arena Bowling. 10,000 fans can fit in. And we're expecting a big crowd, as we have here today in suburban Albany. Great support for the PBA.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Well, you know, he had a chance to really put the pressure on Doug Kent. That ball cuts right through the heart. 4-6-7.
Try to increase the split conversion rate. Won't be easy.
Right where I wanted to.
And leaves 2. Oh. Tough break and a tough way to finish up there for Jaros.
Doug Kent's going to win sitting on the bench. He just has to show up.
Exactly where I wanted to throw it.
The quest will end for Steve Jaros, trying to get himself to the TOC. He will be frozen out of the event next week. Doug Kent won the World Championship in Toledo last year. He's in. As are the other bowlers on the show today. 60 feet to success for Kent.
And Mike Albee, we'll see you next week at the TSC, partner. Mike Albee does not get eliminated. And Doug Kent, after a shaky start, you know, you got the 6 count where he missed the head pin in the 5th frame. Together 5 in a row. And a lot of momentum going into the semifinal match against Tommy DeLutz.
Bowled in the wild card match last week as well. 10 more in the pit for him there. He defeated Jason Hurd 224-201. But lost to eventual champion Norm Duke in the semis 255-245. That was last weekend. He bowled so well in the semis. Now he's got another crack at the semifinals this week as well. Tommy DeLutz Jr. will be next up for Doug Kent. Wiggling 10. Full manner for Doug Kent from Newark, New York. Seeking his 6th career title. He'll take on Tommy DeLutz Jr. in the semifinals. And next up, we have a great match. 2 heavyweights go head-to-head. Chris Barnes, the points leader. Walter Ray Williams Jr. with 35 career titles.
You definitely better be on top of your game.
It's up to you to succeed or fail. Right there!
If you don't respect me, I'm going to beat you.
Put up or shut up.
One more.
There's no room for mistake.